I changed the settings for everyone to be around similar.
Okay. Brock, do you want to partake?
I'm okay on those. I don't like the chili candies or things like that. I've never been a fan of the spicy candy.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kipp's doing his pre.
You know when we talked about this?
You start early, but you don't tell us when, so we talk shit.
Yes.
But I would like to know so we know to actually start talking more.
Oh.
Kipp, I'm not going to say anything until you put it in your mouth first.
I don't like that. don't say that.
You got to try it.
Yeah.
Let's get the taste on your tongue.
Why do you have to keep making it worse?
Yeah, you just make me not want to try this at all.
It's actually pretty good. I'm enjoying the taste.
I'm like,
I won't make eye contact. I'll look the other way.
The fuck?
Kipp, we can't hear you. At least I can't.
What the fuck?
It's because, yeah, he's so far back.
I still couldn't.
You can't. You me to sound boost myself?
No, I want you to talk into the microphone.
I'm sound boosting myself. Is that better?
That's a little bit, yeah, that's better. That's,
Is that better?
yes. Actually, it is better, yes.
Gosh.
You're like all the way over here and I can't hear anything you're saying.
Hey man, look, I haven't said it yet, so look, stop.
Stop.
know?
I haven't said the intro yet, okay? Gosh.
I mean, we could just not have a conversation. I mean, that could be a thing too.
Whoa. We're like 4 months into this thing. This just tastes like regular ice cream.
I don't taste the heat.
Yeah, no.
So for those, because we don't have a camera,
Well, technically do. If you just wanted it, you could take a picture and send it to me and I could put it in. But you didn't hear that from me. That's if you want
That's
me to.
also a lot more effort for him. He won't do it.
Kipp doesn't have that kind of energy to spare on a...
I'm not gonna lie, it would probably take me like less than 10 seconds to do it.
He still won't do it. Do you know how long it takes him to upload a stupid podcast?
Whoa. That's messed up, okay?
So it's a bomb pop that is Extremes Fire Cherry. It looks like Kipp just got the red part down. So the hottest level of the bomb pop.
It's not hot for shit.
I can't taste it either.
I'm not gonna try it. I'm good. I got stomach issues. I haven't taken my meds today. And I'm good.
Okay. I respect that. Or do I? I don't know at this point.
I don't know.
This is the first thing I ate today, by the way, since probably like 6 o'clock in the morning.
So you took your first...
It's been 12 hours.
Your first nap, right? Or your first sleep cycle. And this is also your first food.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
not healthy.
Silence is very loud.
Yeah.
And this is directed towards you, not any of the three of us.
Hey man, I woke up at 2 o'clock, stayed up till like
2 a.m., p.m. You gotta specify.
yeah, so 2 a.m. Woke up at 2 a.m. Got food at like 6 o'clock because I needed to get some water, and I ate. Oddly enough, I ate spicy noodles in the morning because that's a very smart thing to do.
There's gonna come a day where that you are not gonna be able to do that. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, and I am fighting that day. All right?
Can't you just take the wrapper off before you continue eating it? Like, I feel like that's defeats the whole purpose.
And then
It went into my
like,
teeth.
Then I played Borderlands
karma.
with Alan for like an hour. Then I went to bed at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
See, you made a big ass mess because you couldn't just take the wrapper off.
Woke up at 4:30, thinking it was 5:30, saying, "Hey Kipp, you should go over it right now." But no, it wasn't. It was asking what time are we doing this again.
Okay, in my defense, I didn't see that Brock messaged until like 25 minutes later. And I was like, oh shit, 5 o'clock doesn't work. We're not even home. 5:30, halfway between.
Yeah. Anyways, now I'm here, guys.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Shut up, everyone. Don't give me that look.
You didn't even look at me.
Yeah, I just knew. All right, it does every single time. All right.
It's the shut up. Like, can't you
Yeah.
just be nice about it? Why do you gotta be so mean?
Hush, 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 hush.
We should open a window. Are you gonna do the intro or
I'm
not?
waiting for him to open the window.
Why are you waiting for me?
He's making so much noise right now. I'm joking. Anyways,
Yo, you sit down and shut the fuck up.
hello everyone. Welcome to our second episode of TOG. Disclaimer: we are trash people and are unqualified to discuss topics that may come up. We are just trash friends who came together to make some memories. It's more realistically is that we needed a way for us to hang out more. Besides,
Definitely that one.
yeah, that one. I'm Kipp. With me is
Alan.
T.
Brock's back, guys.
He's not dead.
He's not
Yes.
dead again.
Thank the local necromancer.
I'm not gonna lie, right? I was talking to Alan. I'm like, since Brock doesn't show up very often for these, I'm like,
Special guest.
I want to change like the description, saying sometimes Brock, but sometimes I am lazy to change that description. That will take me 2 seconds.
Sometimes lazy.
Sometimes lazy. Says the guy
All
that
the time.
said it wouldn't take that much effort to put a picture of a bomb pop in the
Well, I
video.
don't see you taking a picture of it and sending it. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, because how long is it going to take for you to put this together and then upload it? Kipp can't talk right now. His face is full of bomb pop.
I know.
He did the same thing. He made a big ass mess.
Was
Guys, just take the fucking wrapper off.
What if it melts in my hand?
Hey, I don't tell you how to eat food, all right?
I don't believe that.
Tell me a time when. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting.
I'm sorry. Every time you like tilt your head like you're you look like a giant child.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and this giant child is still waiting for a response, but I don't hear shit.
Nah, you don't need one.
This is why we don't give you candy.
You know, not because he
This
doesn't like
this
sweet
is
things.
ice cream, not candy. Here, sweets.
Please don't.
That's not even how that's... What?
You will be cleaning up after her. Give me that.
Oh, thanks, man. Anyways, how's it going, guys?
What do you mean?
What do you think? I don't fucking know. When's the last time we saw each other?
2 weeks ago?
Good question.
Brock, I don't know when the last time I saw your ass.
Same. Would you sit and quit being a
Yeah, I see. Yeah, thanks for coming around, you know. Special guest Brock.
Special guest Brock had presents to pick up.
Every time he
Guessed.
walks in the door, I'm like, oh my god, you're alive! Because we never see him.
Correctamundo.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I just assume he's dead until he walks through the door.
Oh, yeah. That's how
I
it's
usually am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually how it goes, right?
The party he's traveling with saves up enough money to cast Resurrection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until then, they're just toting him around.
Every fourth
His skull?
episode that
Yeah.
we make, he comes back.
It's every third day I actually rise again.
Oh, every third day. Okay.
There's some sort of scripture written about it.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to send me a copy so I can...
So we know.
You could find it anywhere. I think most hotels keep it
Oh,
in
really?
the drawer.
Oh, with the Bibles?
The what?
The Bibbles?
You mean my book?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does
Yeah.
out of curiosity, does your book also include the the carpentry notes? Because I've been thinking about like getting into like woodworking and stuff.
Well, frankly, the carpentry thing was more of a hobby.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't very good at it.
I mean that's kind of why I want it. 'Cause I'm not good at it.
I mean, if you read the book, it says I was a carpenter, not a good carpenter.
Fair enough.
Technically.
I'll look elsewhere for my reading material.
I can't... I'm not a strong reader. Is there an audiobook of this?
Is there?
Definitely. There's actually several places that you can go to actually have someone just read it to you.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it like
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
but
is
which
it
one's
called?
correct?
Yeah,
Is this also like a read along? Like the person will point at someone in the crowd and they
In
can
some
read
places, yeah. It just depends on which one you go to. I mean, we're just gonna say Catholics, you know. If it's not Catholic, you know, it's not.
Okay.
Does that have to do with cats? Because it's kind of in the name.
Please tell me that we don't have to sacrifice cats. Like we don't all have to get in a circle and like.
No, there's no sacrificing in this. No.
Oh
No?
well,
Not yet.
I lost interest.
I lost interest when you said there's no cats.
In the old version of my book, my dad actually tells someone to go to the top of the mountain to sacrifice their kid, and it really fucks with them, like psychologically, which is kind of funny, you know.
Well, I mean, it would.
And then right before he does it, my dad just goes, well, "Gotcha, you don't have to do it, man."
So your dad's a jokester.
I'm serious. Read the book. That's in there.
That's a long book that I don't know if I can commit to.
Yeah, that's a long book just for one funny chapter.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny chapters.
Yeah, I just thought of a bunch.
There's so much content. That
There's a lot of content in there. I mean, we're talking like 2,000 years worth of content.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're looking really good for 2000 and
Every
20.
third day, man.
Oh, I see.
Okay, do you like completely die or like what? How does that happen? Do you just die?
I think I have a theory. Is it every 3 days you just re-up on your Korean skincare?
Dude, there's nothing wrong. I love Korean skincare. Okay.
It's
great.
They got it right, but it's ketamine actually.
Oh, okay. So you like overdose?
No, I don't. You can't overdose on ketamine.
So your local veterinarian.
I'm trying to figure out how you. I'm trying to figure out how you die every 3 days.
No, I get resurrected every 3 days.
Okay, but then when do you die? You need to die to be resurrected, right?
She has a point.
See,
or you just consume souls?
I mean, if you read the book, I don't know. I'm like you're promoting them. It's like I'm on the Bible. I'm on this podcast to promote my book, which is the Bible. But
Since you're here,
I don't want to give away the whole story. You know?
Yeah, I want a signed copy.
I'll totally sign the copy.
Yeah, mine's in that lower cubby brown
does
book
have
on the far
one.
right.
But you know, I don't want to give away the whole story. You know,
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I don't know how it ends.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still here.
Well,
So is this like
It's
ongoing?
the book has a pretty sad ending, if I say so myself. But
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
yeah, it was a Last Supper. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Some prick named Judas. Yeah, you'll read about it.
Is it anything like Lady Gaga's song about Judas?
Who?
Lady Gaga's song about Judas?
I don't know any Lady Gaga.
You don't know any ladies named Gaga?
Every third day, dude. There's a lot going on.
Oh my god! So
It's hard to keep track of.
Your like
everything.
memory refreshes every 3 days too.
Not completely, but the
So like
majority.
the media, you don't.
I try not to. That's toxic, you know.
No wonder.
That's toxic.
Yeah.
Okay.
He forgets where he lives every 3 days. That's why we never see him every
Oh,
3
that
days.
makes sense.
This makes sense.
I'll totally just reference the Lady Gaga song. It just
I thought you said you didn't know a lady named Gaga.
I don't follow her.
what?
Huh?
Who?
I know the title for this now. Thank you.
What's the title?
Brock Jesus? Question mark?
Question mark? No autographed book yet? Question mark?
I
He left
expect
without signing
an
anything.
autographed book.
You expect it?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a coffees and Bible book. Yeah, Bible.
Yeah, not gonna
It's
lie.
in there. It's the brown
Second
one.
shelf.
Yeah.
The,
Far.
the moment
Yeah,
we
you
kept
see
that
it, that's
shit up,
it.
I was like, I know the title now. It's great. It's easy.
He got that as a gift.
I did get it as a gift.
Fast reader, I see.
Was your aunt always like super religious?
Oh, yeah.
So she didn't get religious until she met her now husband.
Correct. Correct. I remember stories about her going to like parties and she was so broke she would fill like fake liquor bottles with like Sprite. Because to get in you had to bring a bottle.
Yeah, no, I was right. Yeah, the ending of this is more of a warning
Oh.
than it is anything else.
I thought that was just like
Yeah, I forgot the last book was Revelations.
Oh, yeah.
isn't yeah. Oh, okay.
What I want to know.
Basically, it's the forecoming of me.
Be
At
good.
the end days, you know.
Be good or I'm coming back.
No. Like, it's basically like, you know that like psychological test where they put a kid in a room and the marshmallows in front of them, and they say if you don't eat the marshmallow when I come back, you can have 2 marshmallows.
Yeah.
And then they walk out of the room, and then 9 times out of 10, the kid eats the fucking marshmallow.
Yeah.
Basically, what Christ did in Revelations was he told everybody, I'm coming back. Didn't say when, but he's like, when I come back, it's the end days.
I'm not gonna lie. I tried to read any of that. My comprehension issue would not let me understand any of it.
I hate how it's written in blocks like that.
That has nothing to do with me not being able to understand
it's
it.
also written stupidly.
So you don't like the publisher that you went through?
No. I
Aren't
would have
there a
chose someone
lot?
different if I could do it again. You know, 3 days born again doesn't let me go back in time.
I feel like
So you can't time travel, unfortunately.
Time travel is impossible.
you could only go forward, which all of us are doing at the moment.
Ew.
Oh, wow. I thought that'd be a fun comment. Goes unremarked. Another footnote in history.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't do it again.
Suck my bomb pop.
All right. You give him an inch. He fucking
It takes a mile.
yeah. He takes like more than a mile at this point.
And then the fact that Kipp is disappointed, even though he knew.
Oh, I know where half of his jokes are gonna be pointing at. It's that 100%.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's right in front of me.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that you know and you're still disappointed every single time.
Yeah, it's like it might be a good surprise when he doesn't make a joke.
That just gets boring then.
But we know him.
Yeah,
like, you
I know.
know him as a person.
Exactly.
You think one day he's just going to decide, maybe I'm going to be the better person and not make this stupid joke.
Yeah,
You
I'm
really
wrong.
believe that?
I'm holding out hope.
The low-hanging fruit is often the sweetest.
Exactly. Just trying to hold out hope until you.
Nope. No.
Maybe that makes you a better person than him.
Yeah, Kip.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Or a more naive person. You gotta just
Yeah,
not set him up
definitely
that
that
easy.
one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, most even if it's a low hanging fruit that's 12 feet in the air, it's the lowest hanging fruit.
That's called reaching.
I'm reaching pretty hard.
Kip's he just keeps trying, but I just go gadget. Give me that fruit. Extendo claw. Anyway,
God, I don't have any topics, by the way.
Do you think any of us do?
I know T had a topic.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know when we started either.
Okay, well, I'll just go then with T's topic that she forgot about. So, guys, do we all own a bed?
Sure.
Yes.
Awesome. How often you change those sheets and your bedding and your blankets and like whatnot?
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I would say about the same.
Damn, you guys are
That's
fucking
impressive.
cleanly as shit. Real adults.
Yeah, it takes about 2 weeks for my laundry basket to fill, and I'm like, rip it
I
off.
I usually just do them with my laundry. I'll just. The thing is that
Some people will do their laundry and like wash certain clothes throughout the week. Like I'll go through wearing everything. I do
don't know how
not
you
give
do
a
that.
fuck about
Like outfits
having
or-
outfits
yeah.
and shit. Like as long as it looks somewhat decent, like it does not bother me. I will mix and match however it goes. It's not in my way. And then I'll wash everything. So it's like I do all of my laundry maybe every week and a half or every 2 weeks. Because that's about how long it takes me to go through everything. So
I
usually I
only
just loop
match-
everything together.
I only match like this almost similar shades of color just
Yeah.
to see TV's reaction.
He comes in like 3 different kinds of grays and it bothers the
Yeah.
fuck out of me because why can't you wear one other color?
Yep.
The fact that black doesn't bother me, but the grays. I don't know why the grays bother me so much.
I wore like my hat, my shirt,
Gray sweatpants, a
Gray
gray
sweat-
hoodie.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a hoodie, it was a sweater.
sweater.
Yeah, because it had to zip open so you could see that the
No,
t-shirt
it's buttons.
it had to be open so you could see the t-shirt underneath didn't match neither the hat, the jacket, or the
None of the grays
pants.
match.
Yeah,
None of them. Not a
was
single
like,
one.
I did it on
Impressive
purpose.
that you just have that many different colors of gray shit.
Me
Yeah.
too.
How long is it going to take you before you buy gray shoes and gray socks?
I did have gray shoes.
Did you?
Yeah. They have a hole in them now because of access. Want to work on them. Wear and tear. I gotta buy new gray shoes, guys.
I got
One
my-
day it just won't bother me anymore, and then you're gonna be like, "What the fuck am I doing this for?"
Then I
He'll
gotta
just
do
find
different shades of
something
purple.
else. He'll find something else.
Yeah.
I'll
It
just do a
will
diff-
never end.
Yeah, I'll
Kip
do
will
a
move
different
to
color.
a different tree.
Yeah.
He's like, these fruit hang too high. Let's go to this one.
Yeah. And it's just like, I'm tired of apples. Like, all right, then let's go get some oranges.
Oh shit! Look, there's peaches over there.
See, the problem is that you can't help but tell me what irritates you, so I use that against you.
Okay, hear me out. But you know that Alan makes stupid ass comments, and you still humor him, and you know that he's going to make the comments. So you do the same thing. We're the same person.
Dang, she just hit you
Whoa.
with that.
And I tell you all the time, the moment you humor, like, you actually are like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, yeah, he's gonna be so confused. He's not gonna know what to do, and he's gonna stop bothering you. Yet you let him keep
So what
bothering
she's saying
you.
is that you are Alan's backup wife.
Whoa.
You know. So this
The
whole
hell?
conversation played
About
out, right?
that.
And
Yeah,
all
no.
I could think of was, Kip, eat this bomb pop out of my hand. And him finally saying, he's like, you know what? Sure, why not? And then I'm like, you know what? This isn't fun. So as I'm holding it, I'll just reach around. And I was like, he could say yes and he could play into it, but could I still make this worse? Probably.
I don't understand your need to make everybody uncomfortable.
See, that's why I won't play into it, because I know he can make it worse.
There's something that Alan told me. Oh, I can't. It was a while ago, but it was the most self-aware thing I've ever heard him say.
Self-aware? What part?
No, it was a long
He's
time.
not self-aware.
The thing he told me was he was just like, or he's like, I cannot be the most uncomfortable person in the room.
Yes, he always has to make people uncomfortable.
And
They
when
have to be more
when
uncomfortable.
he said that, everything made so much sense to me.
Wait, it took you this he told me that within the first like 20 minutes of meeting me.
Like that was, I mean, we're talking about guy friends versus the person that he loves.
Okay,
So
we were in
that's
10th grade. He did not love me.
fair enough.
Interest.
But well,
Maybe that.
maybe he did. You just didn't know it yet.
We'll roll with that.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I was just like, that is arguably one of the best analysis of you as a person I think I've ever heard. I was just like, yeah, he's someone who refuses to be the most uncomfortable person in the room, and if you make him uncomfortable, I promise you that was a stupid move.
yeah, that's why I don't.
How
humor
do
him.
you make him uncomfortable?
Who?
You.
Me?
It takes
Yeah.
a lot, but like I've never seen him like get out uncomforted. So
I made
It's like
great
a-
work friends this way.
like, and I get to stand around like just being doubled on the uncomfortability because they're just both fighting, but like it's like two wizards fighting. And I'm just here not being able to cast magic like fucking fuck.
It's like
I just drowned him out.
it's like how comedians are good with like comebacks. He's like, once he gets uncomfortable, like a fucking flip gets switched inside of him. He's like, how do I make this worse?
The funny thing is he will sit here and spend hours thinking of different comebacks to think of. If this ever happened, this is what I'm going to say. If this ever happened, this is what I'm going to say. And then he tells me what he's going to say, and I'm like, you can't say that. You can't say that.
T becomes my internal filter and monologue.
I really like the line from Rick and Morty where he says, "Your booze mean nothing to me. I seen what you people cheer for."
Oh, that is a good line.
And I've pocketed that one. I'm waiting to use that.
He has a couple things cocked for like things to say for if Kipp goes too far on one thing, or if Brock goes too far on one thing, or if T goes too far on one thing.
Very
No,
dusty
it's
file
fine.
cabinets that I never have to really go into.
Yep.
But it's just like I think a good analogy would be, I know none of us are huge DC fans. We're all
No.
Marvel fans.
Yes.
But Batman's contingencies, he's like, you know what? I kind of forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
I really hope that doesn't bite me in the rear one day.
I know when to stop when I'm talking. I for sure. Like I know when I've approached a line for sure.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
100%.
Yeah.
I know when I have pros.
Yeah, I think Kip's pretty aware of that too. I'm trying to think of.
I think we both just know that there's a line that we shouldn't cross.
Well, there's also just
we get close, but we don't.
well, there's also
cross.
just things you don't touch.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Like that's part of it too, where it's just like we know what's funny, we know what's not gonna be funny.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not going to fucking hit something that I know isn't funny. I've known you for this long now. It's like that's not anything that's gonna bring me enjoyment.
I think we have just a base of what you like and dislike, and we don't cross the dislike part.
Yeah.
And this is why we, in all sense, we don't go too far with T, because then Alan might go too far with us.
T is very sensitive.
That's
Is that a duster in
that's
his
like
hand?
one line.
Why is he
that-
going towards those filing cabinets?
I was gonna say I wouldn't even be able to make it to Alan being able to step in. I can't take it too far with you because it's just like I don't feel good about hurting people. So it's just like I
Well.
just don't ever want to shoot a gun in that direction.
Kip does. He's made me cry like 3 times
I
already.
mean, I have done the same thing, but I
Okay.
also I
You're
was
welcome.
I was doing that from a place of love. And
Yours was trying to help me realize
Yeah.
what kind of person I am and to make me a better person. Kip was, oh, you said something really sad. Let me double down on that.
I can stab, but you can cut back from a stab. Kip just starts fucking slashing
No,
and just opening
Not-
shit.
Not slashing, gutting.
Yeah,
He'll
gutting.
full-fledged
Deep
gut
fucking cut.
you.
Yeah, like it's just like this is why this is solved nothing.
I'm okay. I mentioned that my ex's cat died, and I was going through it. Okay, I was like, I'm really upset.
sad.
This cat, I loved this cat. I would come home from, not home, but I would go to his house after school every single day for like 2 years,
Yeah.
and see this cat, and this cat would go out of his way to greet me and let me pick him up and pat him and love on him, and it was really. I was okay after the breakup. I was not upset for not being with him anymore. I was upset that I wouldn't see his family as often and I couldn't see the pets.
Yeah.
The cat. And I told Kip, I was like, Kip, is it kind of sad that I'm sad that the cat died? Because the cat had health issues and the cat was old and the cat had to die. And Kip's like, good riddance. He was so mean about it. Just the delivery. And I was like, I'm already sensitive on what's going on. And I warned him. I was like, Kip, please don't be mean to me. I will cry. And he's like, he doubled down. He's like,
That's
cry.
Kip's strategy to
Cry.
not feeling things, though. He just completely shuts it down before he can ever think twice about it.
He didn't need to feel anything. He didn't even need to say anything. He just wanted me to feel terrible. He wanted me to cry. And then I started bawling my eyes out.
Deep down, Kip is a sensitive man, and
Well, I know that.
And a cat dying probably could make him cry, but he has no wish to be seen by anybody to have an emotion of any sort. So he's going to shut that shit down and shove it down deep, like a man from the 1880s who needs to fucking take off his leather boots and slam down 3 gallons of whiskey. Like he's going through the man's way of dealing with emotion.
Yeah, what's emotion?
Yeah, we know you don't know what emotion is.
so
No, he knows full well what it is. He's just afraid of it and denies it.
yeah.
Absolutely afraid, yes.
Ooh, damn.
Bitch ass emotion. God damn.
I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying that because I know Kip and I've known him for a long time, and I know who Kip is.
Also, I'm not a
And I love
great
Kip.
person, and I
You are a great person.
You are a
Shut
good
the fuck
person.
up. I don't know. No. Self-deprecating is not the way out of this.
Do you know how many
Bought us all
people
drinks.
you brought us drinks? Do you know how many
Yeah.
people have the code to get into our house?
Do you
They're
know how
in
many
this
people
room.
are just willing to drop whatever they're doing and just do something that and this person has a kid? Like,
Well, he's not with me this
but
week,
still, though, it's like you're a father and you're willing to drop your time to help people, and you're a great person. Shut the fuck up.
All right. Let's move on. We don't need this song.
See what I'm talking about.
See?
It doesn't
He's
matter.
avoiding it.
It could be
So he doesn't like
sadness. It could be
praise.
No, it could be sadness. It could be happiness. It could be any emotion. This man's going to shove it down. He's going to deny it every time.
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
love Kip, but we know Kip.
Why are we still talking about this shit? God damn.
Because he helped me to dig a hole for no reason. Unprompted.
Like in the work you helped put in with the wedding too,
Yeah.
your ability to just drop what you are doing and look at what the problem is that someone's asking you to help with and just help like you are a good person. That I have to go through this with someone at work too. self-deprecating. What the shit you say to yourself matters, not to us. But like you saying that every time, like I'm not. You're just gonna keep thinking you're a bad person when you're not a bad person. Kip, you're a great person, and you need to think that more often.
That's not gonna change.
Anyways,
We will get there.
No, I don't think so. I
We'll get there.
really don't think so.
He just needs someone to find that loves him. That's
yeah, my
that's
kid,
not
a
obviously.
no a woman.
Kip needs a cat.
Or a man, or
Or a
whatever,
man.
or whatever in between that you feel is your.
just
I don't. I,
a
look,
person,
I'm just
a
saying,
being.
whoever you love is who you love. You just need to find someone to
We'll
love.
support you.
I'm not gay.
I'm not saying.
No, the way
Hold on,
T said it.
hold on. This made me think of absolutely one of my favorite
Never
comedy
said
bits
you
of
were.
all time. Norm
The
Macdonald.
way you said it afterwards, and I'm like,
Look,
you make it look like I'm about to come out.
Norm Macdonald. Norm
If you
Macdonald.
are, you are. If you
No,
don't,
no,
you
you're not
don't.
doing this shit.
Look, he's just deeply closeted.
We've all agreed.
The fuck is
Norm
this?
Macdonald. You guys know who Norm Macdonald is?
Yeah.
He was on Larry King, and
Okay.
he just decided to go out on Larry King, and Larry King asked him how he was, and Norm just went, I'm a deeply closeted gay man, and Larry King was like, what? What are you revealing on here today? He's like, I'm not revealing anything. And he said, but you just said you're deeply closeted. He's like, yeah. And
That's
he's
the
like,
point.
well, if you're deeply closeted, that just means you're really, really gay and that
No.
you don't want to come out. And he's like, no. And he's like, well, it just means that you don't want to admit that you're gay. He's like, right.
Yeah.
He's like, well, that means you're gay. And he goes, whoa, easy, buddy.
I'm not gay. Anyways,
I don't know, Kip.
I think Brock's point has been proven.
I don't think I have ever set a fucking trap like that and just had someone watch me set it up and just be like, oh, what's this?
I like the fact that he was staring intently too. He knew it.
Have you seen the? It's a reel of two guys sitting in a podcast room, and they're both like dressed up, and he's like, all right, the second. No, I contact. I contact. Right. The second I snap my fingers, you will forget that you were ever gay.
fuck you.
What?
That's not That's not gonna fucking work.
Obviously, it didn't work because he just said he wanted to fuck me.
Oh god, I hate you. God,
Are you gay, kid?
hey, you're not drinking your thing, all right? I can't make the same joke. Okay. I have to time it perfectly. When someone's doing something, I gotta time it perfectly.
What the hell is that?
There was another one I really liked.
I'm sorry. Hold on. You're drinking that straight. Never mind. Just
No, he has a cup.
okay. Thank the heavens.
There's another one
Share
too
with
where
anyone, so-
Norm was talking to Bob Saget, and Bob Saget was like giving this story of like, he was really young and he went up to somebody who had lost their son. And Bob Saget was just getting really emotional and everything. And then he's like, and then I walked up to him and said, and then Norm butted in and went, I found your son.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I was not paying attention. You're gonna have to tell me that one more time.
Bob Saget was telling just a sad story when he was younger. He was
Yeah.
going up to somebody who had just recently lost their son. And then Bob Saget said, so I walked up to him and said, and then Norm butted in and said, I found your son. He wasn't mad about it or anything. Bob Saget just went,
Yeah.
I just really like that shit. Just the words you say matter. And I'm going to start listening to words like that and just really critically be picking apart words.
So the scene that you painted in my mind, right, is a grieving father at a cemetery.
Yep.
The maintenance guy walks up. Kip's already
The
laughing
maintenance guy.
because he knows where I'm going with this.
I don't.
So the groundskeeper walks up and the father's grieving. He's like, I recently lost my son. And the groundskeeper just looks. He's like, I found him. That's the image that painted in my head.
That's a great one. But the image that we're seeing here is that I think what it is that this guy is in a bar.
Okay.
And Bob Saget walks up to him in a bar. And it's basically like the guy's just like, I lost my son. Like, not even died. He just lost him.
Oh, okay.
He's missing MIA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not even dead.
Well, we don't know that.
He has another one too where someone talks about 9/11 and he goes, "How dare you?" He says, "I was walking through bones and blood to find my brother on the streets after 9/11 happened. Turns out he was in northern Canada, but..."
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
I'm sure that T had other topic ideas. I just can't remember them.
No.
The bed sheet one was the only one that I was... And that really took me by surprise. You guys are so, like, on top of that.
Yeah, I have, so what I do, right, I, instead of, like, waiting to like, washed and dry, I bought a second pair so I could just put that
A set?
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could, like, rotate your sheets.
That's what we do. Because I forcibly do that. He would never change his sheets.
All right.
And the first 3 years of us dating, I don't think he changed his sheets.
I did.
once. I don't
Well,
believe
you
him.
While we were
Spoiled.
dating?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
changed
don't
them.
believe him.
That chemically, I don't even know at that point if washing them is the solution. I think it's just new sheets at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think that's just so soaked in at that point that like
So
there's no.
gross.
Yeah, and like honestly, the mattress is probably like gross at that point too. Because like it's gonna go, like there's only so much the sheets can take in. So like that's my mindset on that. Like don't get me wrong. When I was in high school, I also did not do that very often. But like looking back on it, yeah, like I think the science of that is not great.
No, I have issues. If I wear like a jacket one day, I can't wear it the next day. Or like he will wear the same pair of jeans like 2 or 3 days in a row, and he's in like
I'm
gross
fine with
work.
that.
No, I don't know what it is in my head. I can't. If I even try on a pair of jeans,
I think it's all psychological.
oh, it absolutely
Yeah.
is, absolutely. But it
'Cause,
makes
like, I get
my
it, but I
skin
don't.
crawl.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I
Can't
get,
do it.
I get it, but I feel like I've talked myself out of it.
I've gotten a lot better, so sometimes I'll wear a jacket twice in a row,
Yeah.
or like a hoodie.
Small steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because my mom, she used to complain because it started when I was a teenager, and my mom forcibly was like, "I'm not doing all of your laundry. I don't understand how you have so much laundry." And I explained, as soon as I come home from school, I have to change. As soon as I after school, I have to change into like clothes that can be here. After I take a shower, I have to have night clothes.
Morgan is the same fucking way, and I've been trying to like express to her. I was like, "Look, if this is how we want to have things change, like then we have laundry more often." Because she's like, "I hate having to do laundry." Well, so like, well, then you're gonna have to learn how to wear shit longer. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a really hard thing. And
It is.
I've gotten a lot better to where I'll come home and I can be in my work clothes for longer. But for whatever reason, so I've even like PJs I can wear for 2 nights, and then after that I can't.
PJs are definitely a different one. Like I feel like I don't repeat that a ton. I mean, I don't really use them anymore, but like you could like sleeping. You never really know how much like you sweat in your sleep and shit like that. So like PJs for me, I definitely would be like every night change them.
It's slow things just because like I shower
Slow all the time. Yeah.
I shower and then I go straight to bed. So like
Okay,
there's
if you're
not
showering
really
before bed, then yeah, you're fucking.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely good to wear your PJs.
Well, that's
Couple
why
times,
it's like
yeah.
I can wear them for 2 nights in a row, and then it's okay. Like I guess I can wear these again, but for whatever reason, certain things I can't do it.
I think that raises the question, when do you guys shower then? Because I shower typically before bed.
You would shower like 3 times a day if you could.
If I had
Depends
the
if I'm
freedom,
opening or closing.
yeah, if I had the freedom of time, I would shower 3 times a day. When I wake up, midday, and or after, anytime I get dirty, and right before bed. If I had it my way.
Before bed.
You know, when you don't sleep.
Damn,
when I
she has a
usually-
point. You unhygienic fuck.
Does that just mean he doesn't shower?
I mean, he doesn't sleep.
I sleep. It's just not for long.
So does that mean you're taking showers often?
I don't understand how he survives. I'm not going to lie to you. It doesn't make... Although I don't sleep much either, but I don't know how you survive.
I think if you had my schedule, you would kill yourself, by the way.
I think
I was
most.
going to make a comment.
No joke. I think you would question why am I still alive?
Your schedule.
Yeah, if you had like my schedule and my
What's- what's-
schedule,
what-
I need
Walk
more...
us through it,
like,
Kipp.
because
What-
I worked for third shift for like a year and a half, and like it was fine. I just didn't like that I didn't have any availability to people. Not that I have any availability to people now, but
Give us a day in the life.
What
of
do you
Kipp.
mean?
you should have a lot of availability to people on third shift.
what?
What are you talking about? You have your whole day on third shift.
Well, you gotta sleep, man.
You gotta sleep. You gotta eat. You gotta sustain your...
Yeah,
Body?
majority of the time you're sleeping. You should be sleeping in the morning, but that's some people. That's what I do. I sleep in the morning.
Yeah.
Then you have the rest of the day because most people work that 9 to 5 kind of job.
I should specify I had 12-hour shifts.
So that brings you to 10.
10 free hours.
It gives you 4 free hours if you're getting enough sleep.
Interesting.
Women require more sleep. And I don't sleep, but
I think I sleep around like 4 to 5 hours each day. Sometimes less.
you
but-
go through my health issues and then call me weak.
Women are weak.
Brock's putting this in his book.
It's
Volume
definitely in his book.
Yeah, it's already in there.
Oh well.
Multiple times.
Yeah, but I think majority of the time I sleep like 4 to 5 hours when I have my kid. Then when I don't, I sleep a little bit longer because I just press snooze. Well, I turn off the alarm clocks that I need for like, hey, you should wake up to go get your son from school.
Fair.
Do you
Yeah.
ever binge sleep?
What does that mean?
So I will go an entire 2 weeks of rough sleep. So I'll get maybe 3 hours of sleep each night of actual sleep because of the way I sleep. And then on the weekend after the second week, I will just sleep throughout the entire weekend. I will binge my sleep. And I know it's not healthy before you say anything. It's just how I do it.
No, not really, no.
I've done that. I do the same thing.
It's not intentional. I am an insomniac.
I was gonna say that's just your body claiming the rest that it's not getting.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a choice.
Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been through that.
I think I'm just so used to sleeping that 4 to 5 is that that's why I struggle to even if I switch up my schedule, right? Because I think this Friday I went to bed at 10. I woke up at 2 in the morning.
Damn.
That's only 4 hours. No, 6.
Yeah.
I can't do math right now.
And I stayed up till 2 in the afternoon. Well, 3 in the afternoon.
That's 4.
It's 4 hours. Yeah.
I was like, wait, why did I say 6?
So, yeah, I mean, I think since I'm so used to that sleep schedule, that even if I do change it, it takes a while for... It's not going to be like an overnight thing to change. It's more or less, I got to
I mean,
fucking
there's plenty of people that do 2 4-hour shift sleep schedules instead of the full 8 hours because you can still get the REM sleep that you need in that amount of time, as long as you're getting good sleep for those 4 hours. So,
But doesn't it also take you forever to fall asleep?
Yeah, usually like an hour.
so technically 3 hours of sleep.
That's
Which
why I
is
like
just
having this watch.
Barely enough to get to REM sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Barely.
Like, I don't think my, the deep sleep, right? Is that the REM?
Yep.
So my deep sleep is, sometimes, it's usually under an hour, and sometimes it barely crosses the hour. And that's it. It's mostly light sleep, awake, and whatever fucking the other one is. Not deep sleep, but I think there's 4, right? 4 categories.
It's been a long time since I studied anything doing with sleep.
It's
No, it was
either
back in high
3
school.
or 4.
I think it's 3.
I also think it's 3, but I might be just completely missing on.
Oh, it's awake, REM, light, and deep.
Okay. Yeah.
So my REM sleep is about an hour. Light sleep is
That's-
majority of the time. Awake is
That's
an
what
hour.
it's supposed to be.
You're supposed to be getting, I think, 3 hours of REM sleep in your total sleep cycle.
Well, you go through,
You go
Different
you
cycles.
go
You're
up and
supposed to
down.
do
it's
3.
3 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and each cycle is typically about 3 hours. That's also when you're supposed to be dreaming.
Yeah. Supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't. My REM sleep, like I said, doesn't usually pass like an hour too much.
I mean, if you're only doing 4-hour shifts, that makes sense.
So you only have like
Yeah, but if it's like
one cycle.
twice a day is how much you should be doing that. Twice in 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't happen too often. But anyways,
Then you are arguably not getting enough sleep.
what are you talking about? I'm wide awake, guys.
Same.
Probably from drinking out of that coffee.
No. Anyways,
A lot of the
It can't
time
be
it's
the
just
caffeine.
pure spite. Actually, since I've stopped drinking as much caffeine, I've been sleeping better,
Oh, of course.
but not to the point of where I'm like actually getting good sleep. Like I will go to bed, set to sleep for 8 hours, and I'll still only get like 4 hours of sleep.
The biggest sleep going to bed can't happen until you're tired, which sucks because if you have to get up early and you're not tired at like the time that's right to go to bed, you like forcing yourself to go to bed makes it worse. It's like you have to keep doing something until your body is like it's time to sleep.
I do. I play solitaire.
Touche. I will say those blue light is gonna fight you.
One, I turn on the little
Night mode.
yes, on my phone. Second thing, I've talked to my doctor multiple times, and at first they were like, if you're not tired after laying in bed for like 20 minutes, get up, walk around for half an hour, do something out of bed, and then go back to bed. And I'm like, I can't do that. It doesn't work for all of these things, all of these remedies. Melatonin doesn't work for me.
Melatonin doesn't do shit for me either.
None of the different things that they're like, oh, try this, try this, try this. They actually, it's gotten to the point where they want to prescribe me like sleep medication, and I refuse to take it.
Yeah.
Because when I sleep with taking it, that's not sleep.
I mean, sleep
That's not sleep.
Sleep medication is a really light way of putting like tranquilizers.
Well, that's
Like
how it feels.
It's like we'll put you down, and then it's like that doesn't mean you're getting good sleep. It just means that you're just knocked out.
Well, I tend to sleep for a good like 30, like a nap, 30 minutes, and I'll wake up and I'll move around because I can't get comfortable. I can't sleep, and then that cycle throughout the entire night. So every half hour to an hour, I'm awake,
Yeah.
and then he's just passed out the entire time, and it pisses me off.
Lights out as soon as I hit the pillow.
that must be nice.
It's pretty nice, honestly. And it doesn't even have to be a pillow. It could be up under the blankets. It could be cramped in my car. It could be...
At his grandparents' house, he sits in the corner.
oh, yeah, the corner of the seat.
And then he puts his head in between the
Like the
pillow
cushions.
thing. Yeah, the cushions.
I'll knock out. Sitting upright.
I have pictures. There's receipts.
Yeah.
I think that's why I fall asleep easy at your guys' house, because I'm just tired in general.
Oh, you're ready to pass out by
Yeah,
that time.
Yeah.
Kipp just falls asleep here sometimes.
Yeah.
It only happened like twice. Twice that I know of.
Twice that I... Oh, no, 3 times. 3 times. We came back here for my bachelor party. And
Yeah.
Kipp was like dead tired because he didn't fucking sleep beforehand.
Yeah.
And like knocked out for a minute.
Yeah. We recorded TOG once and he just passed out on the couch.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
This is Kipp's sleepy area.
Yeah.
This is what puts him to sleep. He's so bored.
He's like, it's so relaxing here. There's so many trees. And
Have you seen that Medusa staring contest video?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Is that
That's
it?
it.
Is that
That's
it?
all
Okay.
we get.
Do I just get a stare at a screen?
Turn to stone.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this.
Okay.
To turn to stone.
I saw that and immediately thought of you. I was like, "This is for Alan."
So, Brock, do you want to provide context for our like 5 listeners and T and Kipp?
Yeah, I was
Here.
hopeful for that
We have
one.
5 listeners.
I don't know if you want to like hold it up so she can see it too, but
We're 4. I'm blind. I can't see that far.
Okay.
I don't think you understand. You're
I'm not even sure how to provide context on this appropriately.
What the shit? No matter, so long as I maintain my gaze. You're powerless to stop me.
Your eyes are looking a little watery in there.
No, I'm fine.
Me, I haven't blinked in days. What's wrong? Your eyes feeling a little heavy.
Oh God! Where'd he go? No, wait. No, please, barbarian. I beg of you.
Any second now, they'll be fully engulfed in stone.
Am I
It
able
makes
to
me
put-
Oh, did it
uncomfortable.
just freeze? Oh, it
Yeah.
sucks. But yeah, no, but it makes me very uncomfortable. But the mannerisms that he has when he gets behind her and just like starts chopping his fucking teeth, just like
He does
that's
that in his sleep.
horrifying.
Yeah,
He does that in his sleep, so I have to reach over and like smack him in the face to shut the,
The animations
fuck
are
up.
just you in your dreams.
Yeah. So
Am I allowed
Honestly.
to put this in the video?
I don't. Probably not.
so Lanya.
Was it?
So T.
No, I'm literally like questioning. Am I able to put like
for-
have-
It's fair use, and no one's like seeing it.
Yeah, no one sees these
Yeah.
episodes anyways.
Worst case scenario, we take it down.
We're
Yeah.
so
losers.
T
It's
wakes
not
up in the
gonna
middle of
screw
the
us.
night with me sleeping behind her. Just
It's so annoying, especially when like I just told you I struggle to fall asleep. Okay,
Yeah.
it takes me forever. So I'll be sitting
Yeah.
there and I'm about to fall asleep and I'm ready and I'm almost there, and then next thing I hear is him chomping his fucking teeth or grinding them, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? And I get so aggravated because now I'm fully awake. I'm not going to be able to go to sleep for at least another 30 minutes. It just pisses me off.
and what was it? There's I know Brock has experienced it. I don't think Kipp has. T definitely has, where I will be almost asleep and I'll just start conversations.
So
She's-
many conversations, and he's just talking about stupid shit. Like, what the fuck? He woke up the other day talking about cars. Like, I understand what he's talking about cars, and he's having a full fucking conversation with me, and I'm like,
Do you want the speed nut or no?
yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I look at him, and his eyes are closed. He's barely conscious, and I'm like, do you know what you're talking about? He's like, yeah, it's this, and I'm like, are you awake right now? And
Dude
he's
thinks
like,
he's
no.
at work.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you dream about work?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah.
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 I'm like, why?
Disgusting.
Why? I've dreamt about work before, but they're nightmares. I worked at a place where they made the bottles and bottled milk for like a major store, and I kid you not, a week after working there, I dreamt about the bottles going through the different conveyor belts, and it gave me horrific feelings. And then I
Yeah.
worked there for a while.
Not like Monsters Inc. Like floating through the air, like on the doors.
It was
Not like a fun floating through the.
no, it was because that's all it was. It was just them floating through, not floating, but going through the conveyors through the doors, and me just staring at them. Because that job, I sat there for 12 hours, and that's all I did was stare at bottles.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, I made a lot of money, but it was really sad.
Staring at conveyor belt bottles for 12 hours a day.
For 12 hours a
Oh,
night.
I'm sorry, it's 12 hours a night.
That's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah. And you weren't allowed to have like any kind of phone or book or any kind of thing because it was a production place. And so I was like, what am I going to all I'm allowed to do is sit here and stare. And then now, because my parents work there, they're allowed to have like earbuds and things as long as they're like covered.
Yeah.
And they can have books in there, and they can have other things as long as they're not like in the actual like where the milk is being made or where it's going into the bottles. And it's not fair. They get speakers now. What the fuck?
That's pretty sweet.
They're partying while bottling
Sucks
milk.
After you're gone, but
Nah. My mom tried getting me to go back. She's like, "Oh, this position's open. This person, the manager really wants you to come there." And I was like, "No, I'm good. Never again."
She did try to go back once.
I did. and I hated it.
Now, third strike, it's out.
Oh, no. 2 was enough. I shouldn't have even gone back the second time.
So, yeah. Kip, are you going to try this Sprite tea? Are you just going to have it
Oh yeah.
get room temperature?
Product placement for no video podcast.
We're not even
Yeah.
sponsored.
Sponsored by Sprite Tea.
Nope.
We're not even sponsored. Sponsored by Sprite Tea.
He wishes.
You know, if I could see that on a jacket, and you know what? I'd rock it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how we get sponsorships.
This fucking guy. I don't even think they have merch.
So my thing was
Probably.
about sponsorship.
Say something
is
good
that
about it.
I always I was thinking for sponsorship is I grab the same drink every single day, and say I'm drinking this every single day, and hopefully at one point they're like he says it enough.
What you gotta do
Is it the Thai coffee?
you gotta like have it in like a can, and then at the beginning of every episode, after we're done, you crack it, and then you go, I'm just enjoying a refreshing Dr. Pepper, and then we just go on with the fucking show. Like you just gotta like oversell it every time at the beginning of the show.
No,
Like
so,
you're literally doing a product placement.
so
ad.
it's like after I
That's
tell
why we
everyone
try
to
all the different foods.
Sponsored by Sprite Tea.
Yeah. It's
If we just say it enough, they'll sponsor us.
yeah right.
Not to be confused with
Maybe a
normal
cease and
Sprite.
desist.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by Sprite. It's Sprite Tea.
Are you
How
spraying
is
like
it?
Spritey?
It's very
It's a
interesting.
subset division
It
of
does
Sprite.
have like a tea taste to it though.
Sprite wanted nothing to
I'm
do
not
with
going to
us.
drink this, but
Tea has a very
I have stomach issues. I can't have carbonation.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say
It's not
high.
terrible.
No, she has tea preferences.
I also do have tea preferences.
That's where I'm.
And we
going.
prefer
Yeah.
Sprite Tea.
Yeah. Obviously. I might
Would
do
look
that every
good.
single. From now on, after I tell everyone to shut up, I'm gonna crack it open and say
Word.
what I'm drinking.
Sponsored.
If you want a burp as good as mine, drink Sprite tea. Thank you.
Oh, my leg is losing circulation. How is it?
Man, I really think that logo would look great on a jacket, hat.
Yeah.
Anything,
I
yeah.
definitely rep the merch.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know, there's a hat that I want. It's $5. It's at my favorite tool location.
Is it?
Is
It
it
is.
is it a
Is it
Coke
branded?
or Coke related product
No.
No.
that I don't give a shit about?
Damn. It is what T is thinking about, though.
Okay. I'll buy it for you.
Oh, heck
As long as I get
yeah.
one
Look,
too.
as soon as we get the
Okay.
Koch brothers in our pocket, it's game over.
They're brothers?
It-
Did you guys know about Fanta's origin story?
No.
They're fucking villains.
Yeah, I do.
Hold on. Don't we
Yeah,
love her?
I love Fanta's origin story.
What is it?
So, you want me to tell it? Or you want to tell it?
I don't care.
So-
I want you to go back and forth. I want you to pause at one point, and I want you to pick it up.
So-
Like, that's what I want.
Back in 1940,
45.
Okay.
40, because it was,
Was it 40?
during the war.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Coke, which is an American product,
Yes.
stopped selling to Germany. So Germans, who were rightfully upset because Coke is such a wonderful product,
It is.
they decided to make their own. And
Oh, they tried to make a Coke. Like a cola.
Well, soda.
Okay.
A popular soda. And they didn't want to make it just like Coke because Coke was like an American kind of looking thing. So
Where
like
Pepsi originate.
I
Doesn't matter.
all I
That's
know
later
is
down
all
the
I know
road.
is that in the 90s they had the third largest navy in the world. But Pepsi, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Anyways, Fanta, they didn't want it to be like a brown colored soda because they would associate it with Coke, and then it would be like, oh, they're just trying to replicate it.
Yeah.
So they wanted to make something new, so
Yeah.
they made Fanta. I don't know if there's anything else to add after that.
So
You were supposed to pause.
originally, it was like 1940s because Germany couldn't get Coke into their country.
Yeah.
They developed Fanta, which was supposed to be short or a play on like fantastic, and it used all the local like flavors and fauna to get like their signature taste, and it boomed.
Specifically stuff that they could only get in wartime. So like they could not import anything to make this possible. So everything had to come from Germany.
So everything was local. It was like a real like grassroots story, right? And then when Germany lost the war, Fanta survived.
Yep.
Well,
And it was reabsorbed. And then the iconic orange flavor and color actually came from, I believe it was Sweden? Swedish?
Fanta survived is a really important thing there. Fanta survived, which sounds like it might not be bad, but we must remember that Fanta was a completely built by Nazis who wanted to build something that the Nazi people of Germany
Fuck you want?
could be proud of. So it's like a Nazi company, much like BMW or Volkswagen
Or Mercedes.
or Mercedes. All of those companies that just kind of skirted on through the end of the war. Yeah, no, those are still, not still, but were predominantly run by pretty high up people in the Socialist Party.
Much like Mercedes' infamous V12 engine.
Yeah, that's actually what was pretty much powering the planes that dropped the bombs on London and all of the fucking things that the Luftwaffe were doing.
It was also in a
Well-
certain chancellor's car.
unintentionally, this is a history lesson.
It also powered the Panzers.
Oh. That's cool.
I believe there was, I want to say 2, but I could be not doing that correctly. It might have just been 1. But they put, it was powerhouse diesels that they powered those, and those were built by Mercedes.
It's luxury car brands.
Yep.
Gross.
Yep.
Alright, I think she's signaling that we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
What, was it the Nazis?
No, we're at time.
Oh.
Yeah,
It was the book, actually.
Hi.
We've been done.
We've been over recording for like 5 minutes now.
Oh, that's fine. This could have been worse.
We can start a new episode.
What? Oh.
Oh, he just doesn't want to spend time with us. Okay.
Yeah, we get
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, guys.
Clap, clap.